got back from vacation. The last two videos you guys saw were kind of like leftover recap of the other weeks that videos weren't posted. Today's video, you guys are back on track. And as you guys can see, there's something wrong with the BRZ again. So while we were on our trip, the short throws retaining clip popped out again. This is the second time, and for the second time, it is not Billetworks' fault. I just don't know how to install a snap ring without knowing it's fully in there, apparently, because it's popped out twice now. We no longer have first or second gear, which means we don't have reverse, which is why I couldn't back my car in when I got home from Tampa yesterday. But I have been working with third and fourth, fifth and sixth all the way home from Tampa. And it was a really good vacation. We went to Clear River in Florida and enjoyed the springs and stuff like that with the family. And then me and Alyssa went to Tampa and Clearwater, where we enjoyed a little trip for our anniversary. We did a lot of fun stuff, went to Raising Cane's, and even got to see the Low Glow guys at Patty's house. So a lot of fun, but we're home now, and there's a lot to do to the BRZ, as you guys can see. First of all, fix it, and we have a nice pile of parts here that we're gonna be discussing in today's video. So let's head to the shop, and hopefully we make it with only third, fourth, fifth, and sixth gear. Look who we're running into. We're running into Devin borrowing Raph's car. I'm not shifting. Every gear I shift, I have a chance of losing another gear. Look how bad this is. Watch. Look at this. Like, that's terrible. I'm in fifth gear. Aha! My other tires are here. These are the fronts. Very nice. All right, short throw is temporarily fixed. I have to order a new snap ring because it's warped a little bit. But I have some new Low Glow here that I'm gonna be putting on the car. Thanks to the Low Glow team, we can go back to lighting up the streets. So I already ate all the Scooby snacks, so sorry. All right, so I have all the Low Glow hooked up and wired again. But as you can see, I ripped out my whole center dash here. I have no place to put the Low Glow button. For those of you who have the limited model with the heated seats, you know you get the switches here in the middle. I don't, I just have a blank button. So I'm trying to route the button to that spot on the center console. So we pulled that out. We could put the button right here where Devin is mangling. Wow, look at this, boys. So OEM looking. It just has a plate from one of the Anovia boxes. We ripped it off, and it screws right into the bottom there. And now we got this OEM looking button location. That's sick, huh? Good.
Better button.
Better button spot. Because I could never find anywhere to put the button in the car, but this is perfect. Let me put this back in the car. All right, here it is, people. The button looks very OEM, and now underglow.
Oh shit!
Underglow is on. I really wanted to take a second to show you guys what is going down with the 22 BRZ, because there's definitely a lot coming for the car that I am really excited about. So I guess I can show you guys some of the things we have right now and talk about some things that we ordered and some things that we want to order and our goals with the car. So let's go ahead and look at this. All right, I know it doesn't look like much, but we have some Toyo R888s, which you guys have been seeing in some of the videos. We finally have all four of them, the fronts and the rears. We went with a really meaty setup because our current tire specs are kind of weak, and Fitment Industries hooked us up. They set us up with some Toyo R888s because we are going to be their booth car this year at Gatlinburg for Saturday and Sunday. And to me, that's a really big deal because I've been a fan of Fitment Industries from the very beginning, and for them to have sponsored me on my YouTube journey and now have me as their booth car for the second time. I was there for Field Fest, but this time for Gatlinburg, which is known as one of the biggest shows. It's just super exciting. I just can't wait to see how the whole experience at Gatlinburg is. We already have our Airbnb booked with some of the members from Risen and Patty and Bobber and some of the other guys that run Low Glow. So it's pretty exciting that we know a very fun time is coming up and we have some cool things to do to the car before then. but we are on a little bit of a time crunch. So not only do we have to do the tires, we also have to do our brakes, because right now our brakes are like completely shot. And with what's coming for this car, I definitely want to have the best brake setup I can do with the Cadillac setup that I currently have. We have some brand new rotors here. We have some brand new brake pads and stainless steel brake lines, and we're gonna get the rotors powder coated. So I'm thinking of going with Cusco Blue. I've been putting polls up on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram already, it's B_11_. I've been putting polls up to determine like the brake color finish, the wheel color finish, stuff like that before GAT, because once we take the wheels off, they'll be going to get their tires mounted at Vanity Wheel Works here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm gonna get this all done at once while the car is in the air, where we're gonna get the tires put on, the wheels refinished, the brake calipers are gonna be powder coated, and we're gonna throw on these new rotors, pads, and brake lines. And all of this is for the big picture, which is the JDL bolt-on turbo kit that has officially been ordered. We're going to be throwing that on the car and hoping to get it done before Gatlinburg. This is where the ultimate time crunch comes in. Not only is that a time crunch because this car needs to be done, K-Swap BRZ also needs to be done because that car goes to its new owner on September 15th. So we have to leave September 14th with the race car finish to Kansas, where we are going to be throwing our first Risen Kansas meet. So if you guys live in Kansas, I think they're in Wichita, I'm butchering it, but basically we're going to be throwing our first meet out there, and that's super exciting that we're going to establish them, get them a booth, tablecloth, their first drop, and just really make their name there like we did here with Florida. So Kansas is going to be starting up with their first meet with the race car going down there to its new owner, who's on Risen Kansas, who will keep the car alive over there. Hopefully, we're hoping all this goes through. I have faith. We are pushing the car to get done by then. Like I said, once it comes back from Abraham, we have to wrap it. We have to put on coils, headlights, taillights, stuff like that. So that's a lot to do with that car, especially when as soon as we get back home from Kansas, we basically have a week before we leave to Gatlinburg with this car, which needs to be turbo, wheels and tires, and a couple of other little things that we're going to be doing before then. So yeah, I have my hands a little bit full right now with this car and the K-Swap BRZ. Not only are we doing these two projects, we also have Delali and Selassie's Focus ST, which we're doing a full 2-video series transformation build on, which I think you guys will be super stoked on. We've been setting a lot of things up in the background, but that should be pretty entertaining. So, and I have some other news that I want to show you guys about up there, but we will get to that in tomorrow's video because this was a lot. I wanted to show you guys everything we're dealing with right now, and you know that includes everything with the 22. So I am boosting it. I ordered the turbo kit. We are going to follow through and trying to get this done before Gatlinburg, and that to me is insane because we already have the EcuTech here. We're gonna try and tune the car without the boost first, so my tuner can learn the second gen a little bit more, and then we're gonna throw on the turbo, and then we are going to tune it again, which is just nerve-wracking to me because no one has done this turbo kit yet online, at least that I've seen on YouTube, and we don't know how the car is going to react, especially when I have to drive it to Gatlinburg. It would be awesome if the turbo kit came in like a week or two and we got it all done in 1 week and we could take this car to Kansas too. I don't know if that's gonna happen. So just being realistic, at the very least, I wanna take this car to Gat with the turbo kit, with the wheels, tires, and the brakes all good, because this car should be pretty good at handling the way it is. And oh, I did decide to keep the bags. I know a lot of you guys thought I was going coilovers and getting off the bags. What ended up happening was I realized my PSI and my bags were just way too high. I was riding at 80 PSI ride height, which some of you guys know is pretty high, but I rode like that because I really didn't want to damage the kit. When I lowered it down to 60 PSI, there was a lot less bounce, it was a lot more sturdy, like the car felt a lot more planted. So I'm really happy with the way it is right now. I love that I can air out, I love that I can go above driveways, speed bumps, everything that I need to. So for now, I'm keeping the bags because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal with this car is ultimate street car, and bags, if the right brand, which they are pretty ultimate for the streets. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. There's a lot going on around here, but we will continue the daily vlogs from here on. I'm glad that this car is fixed now and good to go, and we have all these parts coming in for it. But that's all I have for you guys today. We moved our Risen Bubbles event to Tuesdays now because Fridays we're intertwining with a lot of local meets around here. So we're now on Tuesdays where the food truck will be open 7 to 10. So if you guys are in Jacksonville, please stop by for some boba from 7 to 10 p.m. We're gonna have a lot of things going on around here, as you guys will see in a little bit here, where we have ping pong and stuff like that, a bunch of cars just hanging out. So should be super cool. Let's go ahead and wait for the boba. All right, well, I didn't film at all. Zach and Seth, you make it into the vlog. Oh, no. I forgot to, I told my vlog I was gonna show them what boba night was like, but I forgot to film.
That is crazy.
It was crazy.
Turnout.
There was a lot of people here, or a good amount compared to the other weeks we've tried to do this. So it was a good time. I just didn't record it because I forgot. So you did well today?
I did.
Very good. Oh, look at the cars, people. Look at the low glow. Yes.
This is satisfying. With the ASMR. Yeah, this is ASMR.
Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks for watching. You know what they say.
What do they say, Seth?
Never stop dreaming. I had to forget.
Bro, I had to